In global news, officials have introduced Kenya's first menstrual leave policy, allowing female government workers to take 2 paid days off each month for period-related pain. Supporters say it recognizes menstruation as a legitimate health issue, while early feedback from workers has been largely positive. However, some critics worry it could discourage employers from hiring women due to added leave benefits. The initiative is being closely watched by the Kenya national government and could influence similar policies elsewhere in the country. In national news on Sunday, 2 pilots died after a passenger plane collided with a fire truck at New York's LaGuardia Airport. Authorities reported that 41 people were taken to hospital, with 31 discharged, while others sustained serious injuries. National Transportation Safety Board Chair Jennifer Homendy said, quote, "Controllers should have all the information and the tools to do their job. You have to have the information on the ground movements, whether that's aircraft or vehicles. This is 2026. She added that the air traffic controllers have long raised concern about understaffing, while describing the tower as, quote, high workload environment where when something goes wrong, many things go wrong. In local news, the Pioneer Valley is gearing up for 3 major No Kings protests anticipated to draw thousands of In local news, the Pioneer Valley is gearing up for 3 major No Kings protests anticipated to draw thousands of participants this Saturday. Organizers emphasize grassroots activism and collective action as central to the movement's goals. This wave of activism reflects ongoing efforts to address local and national social issues with determination. I'm Shira, and this is news.
Hi, I'm Jane.
And I'm Shira.
And welcome to the Transcript.
This week, we looked into the upcoming geothermal project,
Talked to the class of 27 about Spirit Week,
recapped March Madness,
reviewed school lunch,
and rated parking in the NHS lot.
Welcome to Alex's Lunch Reviews. Today's lunch is burger sliders. Enjoy the review.
Okay. Hello, everybody. It is 3:24. We got burger sliders. Can't go wrong. These are delicious. It looks like they're a bit smashed almost. I had a whole smorgasbord of sauces today. I have sriracha, I have buffalo wing sauce, and I have sriracha ranch. And I did please myself. I put a little pickle on there. I sure did. And we also have fries with some buffalo wing sauce on top. Without further ado, let's get into this. That's what I like to see in a slider. The burger is, quite frankly, delicious. I didn't quite get a bite of the pickle, so I might go back in for another bite, but I have to say the brioche bun does take over a little bit too much flavor, kind of taking away from other things in the burger, but here I go for my second bite. Having the pickle in there, I think adds a lot. It gives you a little bit of a crunch, and it adds a little bit of it takes away from the dryness of the brioche bun, so it gives it a nice balance. The cheese is really on point. The cheese, it tastes great. The burger patty doesn't overtake everything else, and the cheese just adds a nice little tinge of flavor right where you need it to. Overall, for the burger, I'm gonna give this a 7-9. You really cannot go wrong with this burger, especially with the sauce. It just makes it taste out real good. Now, this is quite the large fry. Let's give it a try. It's a little cold, but we have been setting up the cameras so I could see how it could get less warm over time. But it's good. It's a little chewy. I'm gonna give this like a 4 or 5. And then everything all together, I'm gonna give it a 7-9. Altogether, it's a 7-9. It's delicious. It's really good. It's your classic American meal, and it's tried and true. It's tried and true.
Thank you so much for watching, and tune in next week for my next review. Thank you.
Next week on Monday, March 30th to Friday, April 3rd, Northampton High School is having a Spirit Week. Monday will be Pajama Day, Tuesday is Twin Day, and on Wednesday is White Lie Day, so you'll wear a white t-shirt with a lie written on it. Thursday will be Age Day, which means freshmen dress up as babies and sophomores as teens, and so on. Finally, Friday is School Theme Day, so wear blue and yellow.
The way I came up with Spirit Week is just I wanted to do more fun things as a school that, don't require spending time outside of school to do stuff or paying money. So we, like the grades as a collective, thought it would be fun to do a Spirit Week because we only do one and we wanted to do more. For this one, this is less of a competition like it was. I know for my grade though, we will be doing some small rewards, like if one day we see, a junior in some great spirit, we'll have candy or something like that for them, but this is more dependent on grade if they want to reward their students for participating. This is our first year doing a spring spirit week, so we want to see how this goes and maybe do it in the future, maybe add things like possibly another pep rally or similar things like a student-teacher basketball game, something like that. None of that is stuff we're totally sure about, but we want to see, how people react to doing more school spirit things, and then from there, we can base what we do next on how people like this.
On Saturday, April 4th, the dance is spring themed and tickets to the dance will be sold before and after School Spirit Week and at lunch on Friday, April 3rd.
Next year, a geothermal heating and cooling system will be installed at NHS along with other clean energy systems across the school district. $11.5 million project is aimed at furthering the city's goals of reaching carbon neutrality by 2030. The installation of the system will allow student and staff parking lot to be inaccessible during the process. We spoke to the NHS Environmental Club as well as the school community members to learn about the benefits of this project as to how the installation will be handled next year.
On a day-to-day basis, the heating will be much more satisfactory to people, and then also just with operational costs, we won't need as much maintenance in the school, and so overall there will actually be operational savings. This project will be the biggest reduction of CO2 emissions in the city's history.
They're going to do the project in segments, so only roughly a third of the parking lot will be torn up at any given time. So if they can do 1/3 of the parking lot over the summer, then we should have 2/3 of the parking lot operational by the time the school year starts. The third that won't be operational will impact student parking. The hope for the administration to help make the process as smooth as possible for everyone is to continually communicate as we get information. When we know something, we'll let you know, but one of the keys to that is also emphasizing, this is tentative and we don't have anything solid yet.
It's so much bigger than having all of our parking spots. The majority will be taking time in the warmer months, so you can bike to school, walk to school, carpool.
The administration will make sure to be very transparent with students about what's going on, how we're funding this, and make sure that students are informed.
The student union likes to have information for students, right? Because it can be very unclear what the administration wants and what they're doing. And we hope to get information from them in order to fully understand what is going on during the process of construction. Environmental concerns are always kind of a factor in day-to-day life. Like climate change is it's an issue, and it's something that we're going to have to deal with. And I think while there are larger issues than just school heating, taking small steps to combat the issue is a great way to start.
If you have any questions about the project, reach out to the Climate Action and Project Administration Director, Ben Wheel.
The way I rap on the speed is hard. Alrighty guys, it is a wonderful Thursday morning. This is my new segment that's coming out. This is rating people's parking jobs in the parking lots at our beautiful school, NHS. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's get into it. Ford Focus, more like Ford not Focus. God! Okay, one, somebody littered here some Calypso. And look at this, okay? That's a lot of space. So here's what we're looking at. I'll mention this a few times, right? You open the door. If there's a car here, it's getting hit. People come into this parking lot, they're like, oh, I just want to park, it's gonna be a good day. I can't park here. Now, they do have that spot, but keep in mind, this is an intrusion on a fellow parking spot. There's no reason that needs to happen. Honda Fit, more like Honda, what the heck is this? Ah! Take a look at this. Okay, guys. Look, these two open. They probably open to about here. Think of a car here. It's not fitting. And then look at this. I mean, you're not angled up at all. You're not angled whatsoever. And you're leaving all of this space that you could be using. Okay, guys, we have a Caddy here, okay? This is a nice car. It's got a legacy. When you guys see this spot, What do you notice? There's no space for a car here. Misalignment. Misalignment alert. Honda CRV. Kelly. Bad alignment. Don't want to see that from another Prius again today. This Prius here might have a hard time getting out. Thankfully, they're not well aligned. If it were better aligned, this car would have a hard time getting out. Oh my God, triple combo. This one too. It's just like a domino effect of bad alignment. It should be there. Oh my God. Guys, number 63. This is a cool car. I'm just so angry. Come in close now. Get that, get that. Oh, nah. Hello there. I just wanted to say that you had a cool car. Yeah, but I would also encourage you to tidy up your parking job. Guys, this is... I get accused of you. The problem is, it's a cool car. Shout out to the car. You know what I'm not gonna shout out? This parking job. Look at how much space is between these two cars. I'll show you. It's about 2 of my bodies. Is this a triple whammy? Thank you for watching my segment, guys. Enjoy your day, and don't park badly.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.